Hey, welcome. So today, let's talk about something big, reprogramming your life. But here's the twist. We're not going to talk about huge grand gestures. Nope. We're going to dive into how the small, simple, maybe even boring stuff is actually the key to getting some truly incredible results by 2026.
All right, first things first. We have to talk about a huge problem, something that trips up pretty much everyone. It's this whole myth of greatness, and why our biggest, most exciting plans almost always seem to crash and burn.
Let me just ask you this. Does this sound familiar? You get this massive burst of motivation, you drop this perfect plan, you start off super strong, and then what happens? A week goes by, maybe two, and you're right back where you started. It's this super frustrating cycle, right? And trust me, you are not alone in this.
Yep, this is what we call the greatness trap. See, on one side, you've got these amazing ambitions, like, I'm going to learn Spanish in 3 months, or I'm finally going to get in the best shape of my life. But then there's the other side, the reality. The plan is just too big, too intense, and what happens? We burn out, like really fast. We try to take this giant leap forward and just end up falling flat on our face.
So, if these giant leaps aren't the answer, then what is? Well, this is the entire idea behind the 2026 Master Plan. It's about leaning into the power of boring. I know, it sounds completely backwards, but this is honestly where the real secret to long-term, sustainable success is hiding.
So let's be clear about what we mean by mundane habits. We are talking about actions that are so small, so simple, they almost feel like you're not doing anything. They're these tiny, repeatable, low-effort things you do every single day. The magic isn't in the action itself, it's in the compounding effect. It's about doing that tiny thing day in and day out and letting it build into something incredible over time.
Consistency in small tasks builds a future. This is it. This is the whole philosophy in a nutshell. You're not trying to build your future with one heroic all-night effort. No, it's about laying one single brick, perfectly, every single day. That consistency, that's what creates a foundation strong enough to hold up something massive.
And hey, if you need proof, just look at the math. This is the magic of compounding, and it is kind of mind-blowing. Getting just 1% better at something every day, it feels like nothing, right? But you do that for a year, and you're not 1 or 2 times better, you are nearly 38 times better than when you started. That is the insane power of small, consistent gains. It's not a straight line up, it's an explosion.
Okay, so I think we get the why now. It makes sense. So let's switch gears and get into the how. This is the actual framework, your blueprint for building your very own master plan for 2026, and you can literally start today.
And look, it's a super simple 4-step process. Step 1, you've got to know where you're headed. What's that big goal for 2026? Step 2, okay, what skills do you actually need to get there? Then, Step 3, and this is the most important part. What is the tiny, boring action you can do every single day to build that skill? We're talking 1 minute of meditation, writing 1 sentence. And finally, Step 4, just track it. Don't even worry about the results. Just focus on your consistency. Did you do the thing today? Yes or no? That's it.
Now we get to the best part. After all those months, maybe even years, of just quietly laying 1 brick a day, something amazing starts to happen. That structure you've been building, it starts to get tall enough for other people to see. This is the ultimate payoff.
And this timeline just puts it all into perspective. Today, you start one tiny habit. It feels like nothing, but give it 3 months, you're not even thinking about it anymore. It's just automatic. Fast forward to a year from now, you'll look back and see real, actual progress. And by 2026, you haven't just made progress, you have literally built a brand new reality for yourself.
I mean, this is the dream, right? Build a future where your results speak louder than your explanations. Just imagine that for a second. Imagine a day when you don't have to explain your goals or tell people about your big plans. Imagine just letting the life you've built, the person you've become, do all the talking for you. That's the real power of this whole thing.
So, that's where we're going to end it. I want to leave you with this one question. Forget the 5-year plan for just a second. What is the one simple, almost ridiculously small, boring action you can start doing today? Because that, right there, that's where your 2026 master plan really begins.